Married couple John and Danielle went on separate romantic dates with people outside of their relationship for the first time in nearly 20 years. Dr. Laurie wanted to assess whether the couple were ready to be with other people, following their past affairs.
My mind's awash at this moment in time with nerves, anticipation, stress, everything really. I don't know if I'll be spending the night on my own.
I was like, what if I go home and John's been there all night?
Okay.
Good night. How was it?
Huh? Starting talked.
Yeah.
You getting in bed yet?
Yeah.
I'm really disappointed that you had a shit time.
Fucking so pissed off, I can't even tell you.
Why though?
I'm not bothered about talking about it. I don't see what there is to talk about.
He's probably closed himself off from me.
I'm not, I'm just trying to think about the whole thing. I'm just not feeling it.
It's the morning after Mike watched his wife Jess have oral sex with another woman for the first time.
All right.
Yeah?
Yeah, see you in a bit. Yeah.
Take care, see you in a bit.
Bye.
But for Jess, the couple's first attempt at a threesome wasn't plain sailing.
I can tell there's something on your mind.
Yeah, I just felt like I just away from the train.
Do you?
I think it's more me feeling like I'm not good enough. I want to be comfortable with this. Like, I want to battle for it. Like, I do want to, like, I enjoyed it, so I want to battle through my emotions, but...
Say it however it comes to your head.
No, emotions are difficult to process, like, so that becomes hard to deal with. I thought that I'd enjoy it. Like, I woke up this morning and my belly's just all over the place. There was a moment when, like, they were kissing. Like, I don't think I've ever felt that rush of, like, fear, like thinking, oh, actually, like, you know, you tighten up inside. I feel not good enough. I feel like you're more excited about her than me.
I've been trying to compliment you and tell you that you are worth more than everything.
I saw you last night did her more than you've ever done it to me.
More than I've ever done it to you.
Yeah.
We've been together 9 years. You're telling me that
I don't need to be dug into when I'm not feeling emotionally completely stable at this present time. Do you think that it's going to make me feel better? You shouting at me? No.
No.
No, exactly.
But
you
asking
won't
you.
Understand, though. You don't try and understand.
Okay, but if you don't tell me, how can I try and understand?
Ready to help the couple tackle any issues from the night before is Dr. Laurie.
So how did last night go?
I had a moment where he was kissing her and it felt like it sort of prolonged, like a little bit further than... And then I sort of was like, oh, okay. Like, maybe they're more into each other than me.
Okay. Was it a feeling of insecurity?
I think fear.
Fear?
Yeah. Once it finished, I literally couldn't sleep. I literally was like, whoa, like... My adrenaline was like running, and then I started thinking, what if I go to sleep and it carries on?
And how likely do you really think that would be?
I think it's more of a me issue, like more of a that I'm not good, like that he fancied her more, like that her like.
So I'm not good enough. He's going to realize I'm not good enough. Have you ever felt like that before?
I think I'm going to cry.
That's okay. It's allowed.
Yeah, I think previous relationships.
Ah, okay. And have you had a situation in previous relationships where they chose somebody else?
Yeah. But I really don't want that to like hold me back.
It doesn't have to. You'll have to allow yourself the emotion
Yeah.
and recognize that what happened was you were triggered. And suddenly you didn't trust anybody in the room.
Yeah, that was hard. It was hard. It was, yeah, just took my sort of breath away.
And yet, you recognized that it was a response that didn't really belong in the room.
Yeah, because I know that he's not that man. I know that that's not the case. And just for that moment, it just, yeah, triggered it. It was a really volatile relationship and I just wanted a good man. Like I knew when I came out of that relationship that I wanted to be with someone who treated me nice and I didn't want to go back.
So how is that situation and that relationship different from this one?
He was untrustworthy. We had no communication. I couldn't be myself.
And so how is it with Mike? So make the contrast.
We communicate. He's kind and loving and caring and just, yeah, everything that a man should be.
Well, when she told me, like the first thing I wanted to do was to reassure her that that wasn't the case and that she would always, always, always be number one. My priority is always going to be Jess and never anything less.
You will diffuse this trigger.
Yeah.
It will at some point be so dead that it won't even cross your mind.
And that's what I want.
Yeah. So tonight, I'm going to send you guys on another date. You can have a really romantic evening and do all the things that you want to do. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I feel good about that.
It's not surprising that Jess freaked out during her first threesome, given her past painful history. She needs to feel important and valued by everyone in the next sexual experience. But now that she's identified the issue, it should be easier for her to have a really positive experience.
I feel like excited for when it ever happens again.
Yeah. I've been with Mike for 9 years. We've always had so much trust, but my feelings are up in the air at the moment. The emotions are hard to handle.
Married couple John and Danielle were hoping to enrich their relationship by opening it up and having group sex.
Do you know when you say you just need to be fucking angry for a bit?
I feel like I've been angry since last night.
Dr. Laurie separated the couple to test whether they were ready to be with other people following their past affairs.
I'm trying my best to fucking take positives from it, and I just can't fucking see it. And I'm trying my best to persevere with something that I'm now regretting.
I don't want to have an argument. No, I want to say you're too angry and we can't talk, so it's just getting into an argument.
Let's
and I'm
not
trying
fucking
to
talk then. Stop trying to calm me down, because you can't undo what's already been done. It's hard to put into words really how I've felt. I'm not really feeling the process. I think the concept is better than the reality.
I'm quite an optimistic person, though. I can find positives in like anything and I try and do it like that, whereas John is the opposite and will see the negatives first and I have to try and bring him around.
So I'm fucking like rock and a hard place. That's how I feel at this moment in time.
Dr. Laurie is keen to help the couple work through the issues raised from last night's events.
I was concerned that these two weren't yet ready to open up their relationship. And it's going to take some work to get to the bottom of why this is so difficult for them. Grab a seat. So, tell me what happened after you guys left here.
So we went to the socials, obviously separately, which was out of my comfort zone. But I think it was all right at the end, relaxed into it a little bit.
Yeah, it was just loads of girls and different situation, I suppose.
So then what did you do afterwards?
I went to the yurts with somebody each.
Okay.
Spent some time in there. Yeah, I enjoyed it. He was a really nice lad and we were just talking and stuff like that. We had a few kisses, but nothing more than that. It could have gone further with me, but because you'd already set the boundaries, it was quite easier, I think.
So the boundary did its job and it was very easy.
Straight away. He already knew before we went there.
You already knew you weren't going there.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
So.
Did you guys have fun?
I can't say I did, no. I didn't enjoy it.
It was difficult.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've had a bad first date experience now, but even when you go to something together, that can happen.
Oh yeah, of course.
And then you have to decide how you deal with that. Like, do you say, well, if I don't click with anybody, we're going home?
Yeah.
Because it's never going to be exactly equal. That's not how life works. If you want to do this, you have to figure out how you deal with those feelings. Like, if she's having a good time, are you content to watch her have a good time?
Yeah.
You're looking at him like you don't believe him.
He's angry with the situation, but the body language in it is like an atmosphere. And it's hard to deal with.
And that's what I'm concerned about. I see you're angry. You didn't have the experience you wanted to have, because that's definitely one of the big issues here.
Right.
I'm concerned that you still have trust issues.
Because it will drive you crazy.
This whole situation is blowing my buttons, I suppose.
From my perspective, for me, one thing you should take away is you're not ready to be dating in the real world. So until you actually sort out a way to process your anger and let it go, you can't bring in potential situations that are going to spark all that off.
So how do you work on that then?
You have to do some work in therapy on the trauma that you experienced when she had her affair, because you still feel that, because it's really hard to totally heal that.
I feel that I have, personally, and I think that we have together moved beyond that.
I'll give you an easy way to know when something's resolved. You don't wish it never happened. You guys have done, I think, as much as you can here,
right,
in terms of opening up, because you love each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just going to take you longer than you thought it was.
Oh, I've got every confidence in us. That's one thing that never wavers.
It's good meeting you both.
Cheers, Laurie. Thank you, Laurie.
See you
Cheers.
later.
They're a truly lovely couple and they're strong too. And they're very open and honest, which is absolutely key. I have no doubt they'll be able to open up their relationship and be really happy.
Definitely need to let go of the past affairs.
I thought we had.
There's sensitive moments that come up, but generally I have forgiven you and I understand it and we have moved forward from it. Obviously some things will still hurt.
But that's not also to say that, as I say, I personally take the positives from the affairs and the problems that we've had.
Yeah.
Because we are closer now. My house! I feel like we can take a lot away from this experience. I still think opening up our relationship is the way forward for us, and I think it's something we will continue to work on outside of this experiment.